Good day everyone, my name is Sugan. I'm from group 2 which we are doing about machining. So let me introduce my group member first. I'm Sugan, Amira, Firdaus, Salahuddin and Justin. We would like to do a presentation regarding machining. So let me intro about machine. What is machine actually? Machine is a device that used to cut tools in our daily life. So there are several parts of machining. Okay, there are 3 parts of machining: drilling, machining and turning. So we would like to discuss this more briefly, and our members will be briefing more about machining later on. So let's get a look. Thank you. Okay guys, I'm Sugan. Now I would like to explain the theory of machine. You already know about intros. Now I would like to explain about the theory of machine. Theory of machine. Let me know, as we know that there are mainly 3 parts: milling, drilling, and turning. These are the 3 major things that we are used to deform or to change a matter to a desired things. We uses this type of process to make a precise dimensional, to make a product or any shapes which being useful in our process. So as we know that these are the theory that we have to be know: turning, drilling and machining, which is very important to know before a process is occurred. That means when we know a product will be formed, we have to select a perfect machining parts to make a product happen and learn. So this is the theory. I think we will be briefing more in milling, drilling and machining, so about the topic. So I would like to pass to my friend. Let's enjoy that. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hello. I'm Firdaus, and today I would like to talk about the lathe machine. So, lathe is one of the most important machine tool in the metalworking industry. A lathe operates on the principle of a rotating workpiece and a fixed cutting tool. The cutting tool is fit into the workpiece, which rotate about its own axis and causing the workpiece to be formed into the desired shapes. So the 3 important elements before we proceed on the working workpiece, we must consider the speed of the rotating workpiece and the cutting depth of the workpiece, and the sanding speed of the cutting tool. And there are also a various kind of cutting tool, so we must choose them by the material or by the shape of the part. And 3 typical cutting tools that usually used are the side tool, the cutting off tool and the boring bar. During the process, a variety of operation may be performed to the workpiece to get the desired shape. And this operation is classified into 2, which is external and internal. External operation is modifying the outer diameter of the workpiece, and internal operation is modifying the inner diameter of the workpiece. And this type of turning are the facing, taper turning, contour turning, form turning, chamfering, cut off, threading, boring, drilling and so on. And the material for the turning are usually the magnesium, nickel, aluminium, steel, titanium, zinc and so on. So to get on how this lathe machine work properly, so we can proceed on the next video. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Safuddin bin Muhammad. I am from 3A group. I'm doing a milling machine introduction. Now, what is a milling machine? Milling machine is a design machine to machine metal, woods and other solid material. For automated machine, it can position in 2 positions, which is horizontal and vertical position. Also for the manual machine, it also can be divided into 2 machines, which is vertical and horizontal. Milling machine can be outfitted with a number of tools heads to accomplish the different machining needs. These tools include cutters, rounding mills, flathead mills, and ball end mills. Basic tooling for this machine is cutters. A milling cutters saw can be size, space oriented in many ways. It has 2 types for these cutters. It has a straight teeth and for dense straight teeth for a dense materials, and while for the helical teeth create for very smooth cutter on softer materials. In addition, each type of horizontal and vertical machine have basic parts that have different function of each parts. The name of the parts for the horizontal type is column, knee, saddle, table, arbor, piece, and spindle. And for vertical milling machine, there are two additional parts, which is milling head and ram. That's all for me. For the next video, my friend will show the real milling machine at the workshop. Thank you.
We introduce about milling machine. It is a milling machine in our laboratory. Okay, as you can see, it is our power source. This is vertical transverse knee wheels. It control the table to in vertical parts. You can show the table wheel up and down. Okay, this is cross transverse wheel knee. Is controlled in horizontal axis. This is a table which we put our workpiece. This handle is controlled to handle the workpiece. This is our cutting tools. This will operate in rotatory. This is our motor for which control this machine. Okay, these are for CNC part. CNC is control numerical computer. This is our base. That's all of me about a part in milling machine. That's all. Thank you.
Hello, good evening everyone. My name is Justin and I'm Paling. Today I'm going to talk about drilling for Chapter 3 in Manufacturing Technology. Hi, today we're going to discuss about Chapter 3. It is about machining, so basically I'm going to talk about drilling. So in this video I'm going to show you more about drilling and we're going to go to the workshop. Let's go. Hi, so now we're in the workshop. So this is the example that we have in UTHM, University Tun Hussein on Malaysia. So as you can see here, this is our example of the vertical drilling machine. Okay, this is our vertical drilling. So the simplest type of sensitive drilling machine is shown here, and then this is the use of the light duty drilling work. Okay, this machine is capable to drill hole up to 12.5 mm diameter. Okay, first part is the motor. An electric motor supplies the required driving force to step pulley. Okay, next is the base. This is the base. The base is the bottom part of the machine in which the column is fitted upright. Okay, basically the drilling machine or drill press is one of the most common and useful machine employed in industry for producing, forming and finishing holes in a workpiece. Okay, the unit essentially consists of a spindle. Okay, this is the spindle, and then to control the spindle we're going to use this, okay, which can be advanced in the workpiece either automatically or by hand. A workpiece table which holds the workpiece rigidly in position. Okay, this is the workpiece holder. So we can adjust it by just moving or using this thing. Okay, as you can see, the workpiece principle, the rotating edge of the drill exert a large force of the workpiece and hold the generator. The removal of metal and drilling operation is by shearing or extrusion. And this is the feed handle. Handle is provided to feed the drill into the workpiece. A rack and pinion mechanism is provided to drive the chuck. Okay, next is we have the column. This is the column. The column is the main cylindrical part of the drill machine on which the other components are mounted. And next we have chuck. Chuck is provided to hold the drill of the different sizes up to 6.5 mm. Drill size or more than 6.5 mm are to be fitted directly in the most taper or spindle. Last but not least is the work table. Okay, the workpiece are mounted and held in the position by the table. This table can be fitted for drilling at an angle. Okay, that is all my explanation about the drilling machines. See you next time.